Ladies and gentlemen, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of inspiration and realness. Also, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of positivity, personality, and fun. This is Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, and now the perpetrator of these shenanigans, Big Beefy E himself from his Big Beefy Man Cave in New Bedford, Massachusetts, Mr. Shenanigans himself, and the two-time Chilling 3000 2022 End of the Year Awards winner, Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans. Excuse me, of 1977. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is going to be the Raw Event Center for the 20th of March, 2023, 8:15 p.m. That's right. Well, I'm watching Monday Night Raw right now. We're about a week from this Saturday away from WrestleMania. That means we're about, it's the 20th, and it'll be basically 12 more days left. 12 more days left till WrestleMania. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn kicked it off into the Enterprise Center in St. Louis, Missouri. And both of them were talking about, they like you too, and all that. So, anyways, they decided, well, Sami Zayn admitted he went about the whole situation the wrong way. He finally got it. And Kevin Owens goes, now that we're here, now that we're together, we're going to see what's coming up next. And all of a sudden, they're looking at the WrestleMania sign. Here come the Usos interrupting them. Usos came out, started making fun of Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. And then Kevin Owens says, let's cut to the chase. How about this? We're going to settle this. There's one way to settle it. Is we're challenging you guys for the tag team titles at WrestleMania. And Jimmy Uso said, nah, we're the best. You ain't getting no shot. You've been there for 3 minutes together. We're on the same page since day one, right? So, but then Jimmy Uso said, wait a minute. Here's an idea. I say we'll settle this. We can get rid of these two guys. I think the way to do it, the tag team titles can be on the line. Why the heck not? We accept. So they accepted the challenge, and both teams beat the crap out of each other until, oh wow, there's a Snickers commercial with Braun Breaker and AJ Styles. Huh. That's really cool. Snickers commercial with Braun Breaker and AJ Styles. So both teams are Braun, and then an SUV pulled up. SUV pulled up. Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa, and Paul Heyman arrived at the arena in the Enterprise Center. So I think Roman Reigns, this is going to be very interesting, to say the least. The United States champ Austin Theory is heading to the ring. He's got a huge match against John Cena at WrestleMania for that United States title. And here's the fun part. He's taking on Montez Ford. So how does Roman Reigns feel about this situation? I think we'll wait for that when we come back. And this is gonna be a lot of fun, guys. So can't wait. So we will see ya. All right, seems like a highly spirited contest between Montez Ford and the United States Heavyweight Champion Austin Theory. Montez Ford, before the commercial break, chucked Theory over the railings and jumped on the laps of two members of the WWE Universe having some fun. And they're like, whoa, yeah. And it was great. It's great seeing that, and it's great to see Montez Ford interacting with the members of the WWE Universe. And it will be only a matter of time. Montez Ford will hold singles championship. We'll see what happens after WrestleMania when everything goes down. We know the Usos and Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn tag team titles on the line. It'll be very interesting, and it's probably a lifelong dream for the two French Canadians from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. That forget Jacques Rougeau and Pierre Ouellet. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are the new amazing French Canadians. I don't want to say the Quebecers. That's it. Give them the amazing French Canadians name, and we'll. But seriously, I think it's going to be a lifelong dream fulfilled. It will come true for Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. You know, I'm sure the back of their minds during their times in the Indies, when Sami Zayn was known as El Generico under the mask, probably had a lot of discussions with Kevin Owens. Says, hey, one day WrestleMania, we should be there. And I mean, they did perform at WrestleMania in separate, but now as a tag team, it's going to be great. It's going to be great to see that. Right now, though, Austin Theory's trying to prove himself that he can beat John Cena. And, oh no. Nobody lays a finger. I give a better finger. So, anyways, gonna have a lot of fun. You know what I mean? It's gonna be WrestleMania is gonna be very interesting. WrestleMania 39. WrestleMania 39, bro. It's gonna be totally awesome, and it'll be Io Sky's first WrestleMania this year. Dakota Kai did perform at a WrestleMania. Remember the WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal in the kickoff a few WrestleManias ago, and during her first run in NXT. So you're talking about Kairi Sane's first WrestleMania, I do believe, as well. So huge opportunity. It was a huge opportunity. It is something to behold, man. It's totally exciting. So back then too, I know Ty Mello, Kavita Debbie. So we're gonna get right back to the match. Super Mario Bros. Movie. All right, I'll see you. All right, Austin Theory has won the matchup, beating Montez Ford in a great back and forth, high spirited contest. But then Austin Theory grabbed the microphone and says, "John Cena, you will believe in me when I defeat you at WrestleMania." So there is that. Then Roman Reigns, was talking to the Usos and Joel Sikoa and Paul Heyman standing in the background, and so I hope you guys get him. And Roman Reigns goes, "Wise man, get everybody to leave, but Jay, I want you to stay." So, what does Jey Uso have to answer? Possibly a lot of rumors going around about him betraying Roman Reigns. Who knows for sure? I'm sure we'll get to the bottom of that situation once we get back from the commercial break. I'm really excited about it. So I'm really excited about it. So we'll see what happens. So who knows? WrestleMania's in 12 days, man. Let me tell you, it's gonna be exciting. All right, and I'll get back to you and see what's going down. All right, it seems like Roman Reigns wanted to demand some answers from Jey Uso, and he asked Jey Uso, "You with us? Are you with me? Are you my family?" He goes, yes, Uso, I am with you. I'm bloodline, Uso. And he goes, "That's all I wanted to hear. I love you." So, and it seems to make me, I would have been, if I were Jey, listen, Sami Zayn played me for a fool. I had to take some time for myself to think about everything and process everything that has happened at the Royal Rumble. I feel like I blame myself because I didn't want, I blame myself, and I was, and I would have said, I had to clear my head, and once I knew what I was going to do, I think I'd make Sami Zayn pay, and I vow I want to make that. That's what Jey Uso would have said, a little bit more than that. So he says he played you, he played me, he played the bloodline, and he's going to pay for it at WrestleMania. So, and then Paul Heyman says, "Yes," and Gina answers, and he goes, "Yes." Then they announced a fatal four-way in the men's WrestleMania Tag Team Showcase matchup. Street Profits go up against Braun Strowman and Ricochet, the Alpha Academy, and the Viking Raiders. It'll be very interesting to see what happens. Byron Saxton was going to be in Adam Pearce about the women's side of things. As you know, Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan are one of the 4 teams that will be in that showcase match. And then Chelsea Green interrupted Adam Pearce. But come to find out that I don't know what happened to Carmella, but she was unavailable. So Piper Niven will be replacing Carmella in that tag match against Asuka and Bianca Belair for tonight. So it'll be a very interesting thing what happened. And Omos is heading to the ring with MVP. I don't know if Omos is getting a warm-up match or what to get ready for Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. We will find out for sure. Yeah, and Chelsea Green has also demanded that she be part of the WrestleMania Showcase matchup. That woman just shuts up, man. I think once Matt Cardona arrives in the back in the WWE, I'm sure a lot of people will probably be giving it more to Matt Cardona. And I got a hunch if Matt Cardona does come back to the WWE, I have a hunch that Miz and Maurice will feud with both Matt Cardona and Chelsea Green. And I'll tell you one thing right now. And I think Miz and Maurice end up being the baby faces of that team. That's why it'll be a weird situation for sure. But we shall see what happens. And that for that endeavor. I don't know. I don't know who's coming back to the WWE, who's returning, or who's going to debut, or who's returning from injury night after WrestleMania, April the 3rd. We'll find out for sure. So, I really know a lot of things could happen between now and then, and it'll be very interesting to see what develops. So, we'll be back. I'll be back when the next commercial break comes up. Well, Omos had a match against Mustafa Ali, and he beat Mustafa Ali. Omos did, and then Logan Paul's entourage from Impulsive TV is about to head to the ring, and The Miz interrupts him. He goes, "I'll be your first guest. You got any questions, all that?" And he says, "I'll take a hard pass." So that's where we stand right now. So they're heading to the ring. It'll be very interesting to see what happens next. So we'll see what happens next. All right, it seems that Logan Paul wants a piece of Seth Rollins. He's trying to remind the WWE Universe who he is. In fact, he was, he's angry at the WWE Universe for not respecting him. He doesn't care. He said it'll be Seth Rollins, and his mic got cut out, and Seth Rollins was messing with it in the production truck, pulling a DX, and then he hit his music and said, "I'm going out there." He went out there. He's about to talk to Logan Paul. Both men were brawling. They were beating the crap out of each other. Officials and referees were separating. Officials and referees were separating the two of them, and then Logan Paul. I think I just found out that he had a titanium steel enforced right hand. Looks like Lex Luger back in '93 all over again with the narcissist with the elbow. So ended up knocking out Rollins again. This is getting bowling shoe ugly. And Dominic Mysterio and Damian Priest are heading out to the ring. They must have got a tag team matchup or something like that. I don't know. We'll see what happens next on Monday Night Raw. Well, it seems like to me that Dominic Mysterio is having his way with Johnny Gargano one-on-one, and a lot of people saying, well, is Gargano no longer on Raw? Well, Gargano is still on the Raw roster. He's got some unfinished business to deal with at Stand and Deliver. That would be Grayson Waller. That's right. The brash Aussie decided to live stream outside the man's house and attack the man in front of his wife and son. But I'm going to tell you something right now. Grayson Waller will pay for it. And I'm telling you, it's going to be only a matter of time. It's going to only be a matter of time when Grayson Waller is going to get his, and that's going to be that's going to be a lot of fun to watch. So when I get back from the commercial break, I'll tell you the results of that matchup coming up. Well. Dominic Mysterio went one-on-one with Johnny Gargano. He beat Johnny Gargano. And then he addresses his father, and since SmackDown is taking place in Las Vegas, and he says the entire Mysterio family is going to be there. And he's upset that they blocked his number, blocked him, and kicked him off the chat. And he says that he's got one way to get his father in the ring with him, and that would be asking his mom. this is not going to end well on SmackDown. And if Dominic Mysterio is going to do what I think he's going to do, that's going to provoke his father even accepting the challenge. So, anyways, then Paul Heyman sees the Usos talking with Solo Sikoa. Paul Heyman says the food's in, you can indulge, but not you, Sikoa. Tribal Chief wants to talk to you. So that is going to be another interesting situation itself. Does Roman Reigns need Solo to watch his back in case Cody Rhodes causes any trouble? Who knows for sure. So this is going to be huge. So we'll see what happens in that situation when we come back after another commercial break. Well, it seems like to me Edge was addressing Finn Balor. He said, "Bring your demon." Basically, that's what he said. He issued a challenge to bring your demon at WrestleMania. Hell in a Cell. It's going to be a heck of a matchup for sure. And then Rhea Ripley. It seems like Judgment Day's all over the place tonight here on Monday Night Raw. We saw Dominic defeat Johnny Gargano and address his father Ray. Edge is addressing Finn Balor. Now, Rhea Ripley addressing Charlotte Flair. As she was talking, Damage Control comes out. That means Bayley, Dakota Kai, and the lovely Io Sky. And he said, "Hey, listen, if you need help, if you need any advice beating Charlotte, I'm the one that beat her in my first WrestleMania." And then when Rhea Ripley says, "I don't need your help," he says Bayley said, "I knew you would say that. So we run Raw. You say you run the division. We're gonna show you what we do." And then Ripley says, "Any one of you guys want to face me in a match? Let's go right ahead, right?" And then Bayley looked at Io and Dakota and said, "You know what? I'm the only one in my gear. Let's do this." Adam Pearce was watching from the gorilla position and got one of the referees and said, "Listen, make this match official. Go out there and let them know what's up." So that's going to be the case. So it looks like Bayley going one-on-one with Rhea Ripley coming up next. Heck of a matchup being made here. Bayley one-on-one with Rhea Ripley. Both women have WrestleMania plans. Bayley teaming up with Dakota Kai and the lovely Io Sky in a 6-woman tag against the women's tag team champions Becky Lynch and the Hall of Famer Lita, teaming with another Hall of Famer Trish Stratus, while Rhea Ripley to challenge Charlotte Flair for the SmackDown Women's Championship, the only championship she has not captured throughout her WWE career so far. So, but Dakota Kai and Io Sky try to get involved, and then Becky, Trish, and Lita came out to keep an eye on things. So this is going to be very interesting to say the least. So the match will continue on while we, and I will again report to you the results of that matchup after this commercial break. All right, the conclusion of that matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Rhea Ripley did pick up the victory over Bayley thanks to some shenanigans caused by Becky Lynch and the Hall of Famers Trish and Lita, and on Io Sky and Dakota Kai. And then Chad Gable was looking for Otis, and Otis was getting the manicure, pedicure, and all, and then oh boy. This is too funny. I'm watching Rich Holland. I didn't do the 40-year-old virgin. Uh-oh. But where's he going? Oh my goodness. Drew McIntyre. Ow. 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 Oh, Rich Holland. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Ah! Oh, that was great. Oh, that was great. That was good stuff. I have to watch that unmuted one of these days. was the funniest. Rich Holland. Oh my gosh, Rich Holland, that was hilarious. And Chad Gable was looking for Otis, found Otis. They were talking to him. Listen, I got a matchup against Ricochet. Need you in my corner. Maxie Priest trying to yank him off. And then all of a sudden Otis goes, Coach, let's ride. So Chad Gable one-on-one Ricochet coming up next. Well, the matchup is underway and Chad Gable is in control. Also, congratulations to Andy Kaufman. That's right, the late great actor and comedian, is inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame this year. So, to me, let's talk a little bit about Andy Kaufman. Now, a lot of people say, "Why Andy Kaufman?" You know, well, the younger fans and probably the wrestling marks will say, "Why Andy Kaufman?" Well, Andy Kaufman. If it had not been for Andy Kaufman, the WWE wouldn't exist as it is today. If you think about it. I mean, what happened was, I believe the WWE capitalized on that situation with Andy Kaufman and Jerry the King Lawler. If it had not been, and Andy Kaufman was the pioneer of celebrities making that foray into the squared circle. And now it continued on in the WWE back in 1984 with Cyndi 84-85 with Cyndi Lauper and the Mr. T, along with Hulk Hogan and all that, the Rock and Wrestling connection. I mean, Andy Kaufman, in my opinion, started the whole thing with celebrities into the wrestling foray. And I personally believe that Andy Kaufman deserves that spot in the WWE Hall of Fame. Like I said, if it had not been for Andy Kaufman, wrestling wouldn't be as big as it is today. So this is a great big thank you to Andy Kaufman. I mean, it took a while for him to get inducted, but he's officially inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame this year. Really excited about that. and I'm just, it's been a long time overdue coming. And, one of the movies I saw that starred Jim Carrey, Man on the Moon, had like a little tribute to Andy Kaufman, and Jerry the King Lawler did guest star in that. So it was really, really cool to see, that great movie and how good it was. And, like I said, once again, I have to give it up to Andy Kaufman. Andy Kaufman deserves that spot. And congratulations to Mr. Kaufman once again. I mean, you're talking about, Taxi was the other thing he's famous for. You got Saturday Night Live. You got the other show Fridays. I think he starred in for that as well. So it is a huge, huge deal that Andy Kaufman, who basically, like I said, once again pioneered the celebrity foray into the wrestling ring, is being inducted. It's a good thing. So congratulations to Andy Kaufman. Now we're going to get back to this matchup. Ricochet one-on-one with Chad Gable. Heck of a matchup, because you talk contrast in styles. We were talking about Chad Gable's wrestling ability from the Olympics Greco-Roman style. Also, oh wow, Tiffany Stratton and Indy Hartwell. Oh boy. And then you got Eva Valkyrie versus Wendy Chu. That's going to be another, not Lara Vicarious, against Wendy Chu. So four more ladies to compete for the Stand and Deliver Women's Championship, because Roxanne Perez, of her condition, had to be stripped of the championship. I think Miko Satomura should be in my personal opinion. Let her get another shot at it. Anyways, we're going to get back to the matchup. Contrast and styles. Ricochet with his high-flying skills, while Chad Gable has got the ground skills. So I will see you guys after this matchup. Well, that matchup was over, and Ricochet did pick up the victory over Chad Gable after Maxine Dupree swept her Otis away from the matchup. And now we're getting ready for the tag team matchup. Women's tag team match, and WrestleMania opponents team up as Bianca Belair and Asuka to team up against Chelsea Green. Now, originally it was supposed to be Chelsea Green and Carmella. Well, somehow Carmella was unavailable. So I don't know what happened. And so Piper Niven is taking Carmella's place in the matchup. So we shall see what happens then. So, because Bianca Belair will be defending the tag team title, not the tag team title, the Raw Women's Championship against Asuka, whose new theme entrance song just came out today. If you go to WWE Music here on YouTube, you got to check it out. Meanwhile, speaking of the tag team titles, it is official, made official, that the undisputed tag team titles will be on the line as the Usos defend against the team of Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. So, coming up next after this commercial break is the women's tag team matchup. And then later on, Roman Reigns is returning to the ring. Why Solo Sikoa sticking around with him? Looks like he's got an evil lace up the sleeve, is Roman Reigns. So I will get back to you to get you the results of this women's tag team matchup and what goes down with Roman Reigns possibly calling out Cody Rhodes. Who knows for sure. All right, it seems the tag team match is underway. Bianca Belair and Asuka already gotten problems from the get-go. This partnership's not going to last long, obviously. So I'm not going to. I think Chelsea Green and Piper never going to pick up the victory. I'll be shocked if they do. If Asuka and Bianca Belair pick up the victory. So we'll see what happens. It's all about momentum going into WrestleMania. WrestleMania 12 days away. Did I mention this is episode 440 of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977? I think I forgot to do that part. But anyways, 440 episodes already. And I was watching both of the Sofas, and I think they gave me an idea. I'm going to throw it at Brandon and Jordan for this Thursday for Rant and Rave. Like for a future episode of Rant and Rave, we do our own version of a Q&A. And so that's something to think about. So, all right. So I'll get back to you as a result from this matchup, and we're almost to the towards the end of Raw. So we'll see what happens in this matchup. Then I will get back to you guys to conclude this video. Boy, I was wrong about that result of that matchup. I thought for sure but that Green and Niven would probably work together to better and would become the victory. But it seems like, even though, despite the little miscommunication, Bianca Belair and Asuka did pick up the victory after Bianca Belair did an impressive KOD on Piper Niven. But then Asuka did attack Bianca Belair after the match, reminding her that, hey, we may have won the matchup, but I'm still your opponent in WrestleMania, and I'm going to be taking that women's championship. Basically, that's what Asuka is saying. So, and her new theme song, like I said, it's called "You Can't Hide." It is out right now. Check it out on YouTube. I listen to the song. It's almost similar. It's almost like you can mash it up with the future, or when during the break, dan, and then it could morph into the future. Combine the two. That would be really cool. To say the least. Well, coming up next, Roman Reigns will be addressing the WWE Universe and possibly addressing his opponent Cody Rhodes to see what happens when we get done here. So, here we go. Well, to conclude episode 440 of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, the Raw Event Center for the 20th of March 2023, Roman Reigns came to the ring. He's about to address the crowd. Cody Rhodes comes out and interrupts him. They had a little conversation about the past, about how Cody Rhodes ran away from the first time, built the company, came back, and thinks he's going to run away again. And Cody Rhodes says, "I don't think so." And Solo Sikoa tried to attack Cody Rhodes, but Cody Rhodes did it. But Cody Rhodes kicked him. Kicks him, blocking the Samoan spike. And then he's about to go after him again. And then he says, he's right. And so it seems like to me, Solo Sikoa is not ready. But Roman Reigns, well, this is going to be a very interesting situation to say the least. So that's all the time we have on this show. I hope you guys tune in. Episode 440 of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977 is complete. I will see you tomorrow for more episodes of the show. We got Trebek Tuesday. We got NXT. All that good stuff coming at you. So, I'll see you guys later. So until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, please take us home. That is all for today's episode of the show. This is Mr. Lima speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, Door for Bob Saget production, and in association with A Sweet Bowl for Raving Dingleberries Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching another great episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Until the next episode, goodbye for now.